Hi, Jake Gyllenhaal.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. It's a good morning.
It is. Yeah.
Yay.
If you want to come and watch us in the studio, you can. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
We are on live. You can see us. You watch all the cameras online. You can see Jake Gyllenhaal there. Good angle of the beard. So this morning we were talking earlier on because they do this thing called Movember.
Of course.
Do you know that? Does that happen in America?
Yeah, same
Oh,
thing.
okay.
It's universal. It's all over the world. Yeah.
Okay, go Movember.
Yeah.
I was saying that I normally am very clean shaven. Hate even having like a tiny bit of stubble, but now I'm going to go for beard.
You should do for a beard, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably shouldn't at the start of the month.
Did I just say you should do for a beard?
You should do for a beard.
You're due for a beard.
Do for a beard.
You are due for a beard.
I'm due for a beard.
Yeah, you're shaving way too much. You're due for a beard.
How long do you reckon it's going to take to get sort of that beard going on, Jake?
Like mine?
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours, like
yeah.
for me. No, this is months and months of work. This is tedious, hard work, this beard. This took a long time, day in, day out, thinking and thinking and thinking. Yeah, it's hard.
Well,
this is
very
not
dedicated.
an easy job.
You are very dedicated to the world of beards, Jake. And why'd you get through that tough, itchy stage, though? You know, and it's like,
that's the worst part. That's the worst part. That's a month in. That's about a month.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What, a month of that?
Oh, no, a week of that.
Okay.
But, maybe first week's nice, second week's a little bit itchy, and then you're on. Then you're off.
Okay.
Off to the beard races.
Okay.
There it is.
Maybe I'll be put asleep for a week. I'll be put into for the itchy week. I'll be comatized.
You can put some numbing cream on your face, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. So I've got sort of a greasy, stubbly face. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Nick Grimshaw here on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show, and Jake Gyllenhaal is here. Hi. Who I can't really see.
You're blind, right?
Yeah, I'm completely blind.
That's right. It's okay. It's radio.
It's just like a haze. A haze. I can see a little bit of beard, and that is all.
You have stubble, which I can see very clearly.
Yeah? Think it's coming on?
Yeah, it looks good.
Do you think it's grown since we started this interview?
Will you make me a promise?
Yeah?
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, well.
You're going to grow your facial hair?
Uh-huh.
For the rest of November? That is a clear no.
So we get to the end of November, one more day.
Yeah.
Okay, I can grow it till, till Sunday.
This November?
Do you know, I'll grow it to Christmas for you.
What?
Yeah.
I was giving you such an easy out.
How will it be bigger than that, though, by Christmas?
I can't tell you, but I expect a photograph of some sort.
Okay, I'll keep it going for Christmas.
Are you really going to do that?
I've never had a beard, and my friend the other day was like, you should do it.
You should do it.
You should get one.
This is it.
Okay,
we're on. This is the moment.
Okay, we're going to do beard. We're going for it. That can be your Christmas gift.
Yes.
On Christmas Day, a random text.
Can't wait.
Beard close-up. You'll be like, oh, brilliant. Thanks a lot. Right, we have some texts and some questions from some of your fans who are listening.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Jen in Belfast says, what's the funniest thing to happen to you on the set of a movie? Has there been anything that's been particularly embarrassing that you've had to do? Because in this movie, I did notice that you have to do a dance scene. You have to do the dancing. Now, that was great in the film, but often things I get asked to do, you're like, I can't do it now in front of all these people. Do you ever get that?
You can't get that, I don't think. You know, but for me, like, that dance sequence actually was choreographed by the same woman who choreographed the dance sequence in which movie was it? I can't remember now. With John Travolta. John Travolta. With John Travolta and
Saturday Night
Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. My God, we've gone from High School Musical to Pulp Fiction so quickly.
Literally my two favorite films. Not joking.
Yeah, she choreographed that dance sequence. So when I knew that, I was like, this is cool. So.
Okay, that's a good reference point for a dance scene, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And it's a little bit like that. Not at all, but in our movie. But yeah, that was a little embarrassing. Also, the craziest thing was we got into an actual car accident when we made this movie.
Oh, wow.
And it's in the movie, which is pretty amazing. Because we shoot a lot of this stuff, a lot of the chase, the opening of the movie is like a 3-minute chase sequence through a dash cam, for the footage of the front of the car. And so there's one moment in it where actually we're chasing a car and we actually got into an actual accident, which is... not to be done at home.
No, don't recreate that bit or any bit from this film.
Yes, no, really.
really don't.
With the exception of the friendship in the movie.
Recreate
that as much as you can.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Is that quite hard when you go onto a set and you're like, okay, you two are best friends now?
Yeah, well, we spent 5 months, on ride-alongs with police officers two or three times a week, and then we would do tactical training with live ammunition together, and we do fight training every morning. So it was like an arranged marriage of sorts at the beginning, but by the end, we spent every day together for 5 months, and we were actually friends. And by the time we knew we hated each other halfway through, we knew we were really friends.
Yeah,
that was the moment where we knew.
Nice. It did seem like you were genuine friends. There's like a real honesty between you.
That's
in
what
the movie.
we worked really hard on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice. That's what me and Matt Fincham are working on right now. Ella's been on. She says, despite all your new films, my favourite movie is Donnie Darko. What's been your favourite movie that you've ever been in?
Oh, if I ever did that, then I'd be taking a lot of people out of the mix. I mean, to me, making a movie is the experience of making it, and then the result of it is I don't have very much to do with, really. So I'm proud of all the movies I've made. I really loved making this movie Jarhead with Sam Mendes, and actually my brother-in-law is in the movie with me. He wasn't my brother-in-law at the time, but he became my brother-in-law afterwards. That was a great experience, and also just all the training to become a Marine, and the experience of making that movie was really fun. But I love making Donnie Darko too. That was an incredible experience.
It must be quite good as going on set and leaving with something. All I leave when I leave the radio is with like a small feeling of anxiety and depression after every show. But you leave with like skills, like marine skills.
Every day this month and next month, you're going to leave with more hair on your face.
That's correct.
So think about it that way.
Okay.
It's
a great thing to achieve.